guys, it's Beautypolice101 and in today's video... Hey guys, it's Beautypolice101 and today I'm going to be filming a video and... Hey guys, it's Beautypolice101 and today I'm going to be filming a video and this video is just going to be a why I missed the Beautypolice101 YouTube days. So I'm really hyped up on this Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It has, Can we just take a second for this face? Like, am I good? Found out it has so much sugar in it, which I should definitely stay away from, but I'm so addicted to it that I can't help it. And I just edited and uploaded my hoodie collection, but I was having so much fun with it. I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood to film again. Let's just do it. And I don't really have a plan for this video at all. I'm just going to speak from my heart because I feel like a lot of people who watch my videos kind of have the same views of the way YouTube was and the way it is going, and it's just a lot different than it used to be. I actually was thinking about this a lot because today I was just binge watching a lot of like Shane Dawson's videos. Ever since I've been watching his conspiracy videos, all of his videos just end up like going on my recommended page, and I'm like, you know what, I can never get enough of him, so I was just watching them. And recently I was actually just watching like the Graveyard Girl videos, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll link them down below, but basically it was just Graveyard Girl talking about how she's been in a really weird headspace because her YouTube channel is so much different than it was when YouTube was like OG, and how like she has like what, millions and millions of followers and she only can like barely get like 100,000 views. And if you've checked out my channel lately, you're probably like, what the heck, Sarah, you're a freaking flop. And at first this was like really discouraging to me because I've been on YouTube for so many years, and it's like I can tell people how many subscribers I have, but then it's like they go on my channel and I have 3,000 views on a video, which I don't mind because I know those 3,000 people like really care about me, and it's not about the numbers for me, but it is pretty discouraging knowing that my videos might be going to like 390,000 other subscription boxes, even if the algorithm messes that up, but people aren't clicking. And you know, you get stuck in this like mindset of like, why aren't people clicking, blah blah blah. And it's funny because almost every video I upload, they're like, oh my gosh, like especially recently since I've found myself again and I've just been like really into YouTube again, I've kind of just like been more passionate about it. Like my Beautypolice101 days, everyone's like, oh my gosh, this video reminds me of the Beautypolice101 days, or like this comment if you remember Beautypolice101, or like if you've been here since then. And I just have a lot of thoughts on that. Number one, it makes me so excited that you guys still say stuff like that, because like Beautypolice101 will always hold a special place in my heart. I was literally thinking of getting like a lip tattoo that said BP101 just because it's funny, but a part of me wishes I never changed my username, even though I changed my username when I went to college because I didn't want people to find out about my YouTube and then they'd be like, oh, search Beautypolice101, you know? It's like just a lot of people changed their usernames to their regular names and stuff like that. But I saw a really big change in the way my channel went once I just changed it to Sarah Burgett. And I didn't think I would have that change at all. At first, it's just because people didn't recognize me as Sarah Burgett, especially when I cut my hair and everything. They always just knew me as Sarah, aka Beautypolice101. And I think that stopped a lot of people on clicking on my videos. But also, I feel like I had to be more authentic in a way, if that makes sense, when I became Sarah Burgett, because, you know, it was kind of like being Beautypolice101 was like a Hannah Montana life. You know, I could just switch on the camera and be my uppity self. Like, I wasn't ever like that. Okay, I was probably like pretty uppity in 2011, but you know, I remember throughout the years I would just be normal, and then I would get on camera and be like, hey guys, blah blah blah, and like be so bubbly and like just so out there. But it was cool because that was like my internet presence. And then once I turned it to Sarah Burgett, I kind of felt like I had to, you know, make it more authentic, but I'd prefer to be authentic anyway, so that's not like a bad thing. But I don't know how I'm trying to say this. I guess it just made it harder to balance YouTube and my regular life, because it was kind of just, even though it's just like a name, it was kind of just all jumbled together. Like in high school, I used to have my YouTube Instagram and then my personal Instagram, which I also kind of regret getting rid of my personal Instagram and just making all in one, because, you know, it's hard to keep track of everything now, and it's hard to market yourself as much as you want because you don't want to annoy your college friends that follow you, or just stuff like that. Like, it's just little petty things that I probably overthink, but I don't know. It's like, I literally looked up the other day if there was a way I could change my name back to Beautypolice101, and I don't think it's possible. If you guys know if it's possible, comment down below, but I'm almost positive it's not. Like, once you change your name once on YouTube, that's it. But I was just like watching old videos and I was like, wow, Beautypolice101 was a brand. You know, my dad always raves about how I like started a business, and I'm like, oh yeah, like just like whatever. But you know, it was like a brand. It was like I branded myself by my intro in every single video, and I feel like now it's just like too real to look up to, which is not a bad thing. I'm literally just talking in circles right now because I'm so hyper off this coffee. I hope any of this is making sense. I guess like Graveyard Girl was just talking about how she's like in a rut / like stuck with what she doesn't know what the audience wants, and she doesn't know how to get their attention and how to do the things she did back in the day, and I'm in the same boat, as you can probably see. But I guess my reasoning of making this video is to explain that I finally have the time and the passion again to make as good of videos. Like, I'm trying to take way more time editing, and I'm trying to actually just write down and think of videos that I would like to watch, that I want to produce for you guys, so that maybe you guys would be into it. But I also want to start connecting with you guys on a better level though, with like more sit down videos like this, like talking about where I'm at in life, because I feel like I always think that like a YouTube video has to be this whole production and I have to sit down and talk about a topic, blah blah blah, but then I can never just relate to you about where we are in life and where we want to go from here. I feel like I've been on YouTube for so many years, but I've never really found like my niche, which is fine, but it's not fine because YouTube's audience has changed like a million times, and if you aren't making that content that stands out, you're gonna get lost in the little sea of people. And I enjoy this so much. I enjoy this platform. I enjoy connecting with people and expressing myself so much that I don't want to lose myself in that little crowd, because I finally found myself in person, if that makes sense. Like, when I started my YouTube channel, I was lost, and then I found that YouTube was my calling, and I was found, and I found myself, and I just grinded out the content. I came home from school, I would FaceTime other YouTubers. I would just be so into it. I literally had no social life. Like, all I would do is just want to connect with you guys and make more and more content, which is where I'm starting to be at again. I just realized it's like the passion that people like see in the videos that they want to see more of. But I feel like after a couple years of doing that and just being on all the time, my parents are always saying that. They're like, you're too on, like you need to turn off sometimes. I'm like, there's no time to turn off. But I was just on and on and on all the time that I wore myself out, and then I stopped posting. I stopped consistently posting probably around like 2014, and I was just like watching a couple videos and people were commenting like, I freaking love your videos, and those are still getting a lot of views, but they were like, but seriously, like, do you even care about your fans? Like, you're not like putting out content as much, blah blah blah. But that was also the year I was starting to get like a group of friends at school, and my priorities just weren't the same because I kind of lost myself in the sea of fame. Because when I started my YouTube channel and when it started growing, I had no idea where it would actually lead me. And, you know, I don't know what you're supposed to do as like a 14, 15-year-old who has thousands of people watching her, and I just kind of got lost. And I feel like that happens to a lot of people because no one knows how this whole thing works. No one even knew what YouTube was when I started my channel, you know? And I kind of like that. I like how, I do not want to say hipster, that's so cringy. I like how small of a community it was, and I like how you could just respond to videos. Does anyone remember that? Video responses? That was just so much fun. And it was just like way more personable, if that makes sense. And now it's just way more saturated, and I'm not gonna say I hate it because change is inevitable, and if I said I hate it, that would just be me being ignorant to life, because that's just life. But I finally kind of started to accept it, and I want to know how you guys think. And like Graveyard Girl is just talking to Shane about how she's making all these videos that used to be popular, and she's making all these thumbnails. And he's like, hey, you have to stay ahead of the game to stay relevant. And I think that's where a lot of OG YouTubers are having problems, because back in the day you'd be a YouTuber and people would like your personality and they would watch any video you uploaded. But now it's like people are way more specific. They were like, this video better be freaking interesting, or you better get drunk out of your mind, or you better tell me this crazy story about when you got arrested, or else it's not worth the 10-15 minutes, which I totally understand. I feel like our society is just way more ADD, and I don't know, we just like drama, you know? it's just not as realistic now on YouTube, but I feel like it doesn't have to be like that. I'm trying to keep my content. My brain is just, you can probably tell, my brain's just everywhere on this topic. I was just watching a lot of my videos and I was like, what did I really enjoy doing? And I really enjoyed making all my lookbooks to those songs where I like jump around really fast. And even though it's kind of old style YouTube too, I think I'm gonna definitely start doing that more, even though I don't really have a place to do that here, but I can find a place, you know? I guess I just used to put a lot more time into my videos and a lot more thought into them, and now I'm sitting here like Bunny was saying to Shane. She was like, I feel like I have to post every single day to stay relevant. And he's like, no, that's just such a bad mindset to have, because what's more important is putting out content that matters and content that's relatable and content that helps people, even if it's just fashion and beauty, you know? Now I just talk about my life and put a get ready with me, but I used to do makeup tutorials where I would teach you what you can do. And I don't know. I'm just reminiscing on the Beauty Police 101 days. And my question to you guys, to have a constant conversation with you guys, is what videos do you miss most from Beauty Police 101 era? Or what videos do you think would be a good fit for me? Like, I would love to do some story times, but I don't know if I'd be good at that. I don't know if that's what you want to see from my channel, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I think people really want to see this, like my workout routine video or spilling my workout secrets. And then it didn't get that many views, and I'm like, not that I care about the views, but I want to make content that you guys want to see, you know what I mean? So I feel like I used to just turn on my camera and talk like this, and that's what I like to do the best, even though I'm making no sense and I have no point I'm getting across. I'm just trying to chat with you guys like we're freaking in real life, because that's the kind of videos I like watching. I'm like, oh my god, I feel like when I meet this girl in person, she's gonna be the exact same. We can have so much to talk about. And I love when people come up to me. I've been bartending recently, and girls will come up to me and be like, I watch your YouTube videos, blah blah blah. We'll reminisce about Beauty Police 101, and we'll talk about like my current content and stuff, and it just makes my heart so happy, and I don't want to lose that. That might sound selfish, I hope it doesn't. It's not like the fame I like, it's like just being able to connect with girls and guys all around the world through the World Wide Web, which is so fucking big. Like, how did my face ever get on there? You know what I mean? And how did anyone decide to click on it? But now that we're this far, we can't just stop, and we can't just keep declining like we are. Like, I really think that this is my calling, and I think that I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get back on the spectrum. I'm finally graduating, and I know for so long I've talked about how, oh, I'm finally coming back, like I'm finally being consistent, but it's actually like for real this time. Whenever I have any free time, I'm like, what video can I make next? Like, what do people want to say? I'm looking at all the analytics of YouTube and everything, and I'm just like, why do I not get it like I used to? And I think the main thing is that I didn't care about anything when I first started my YouTube channel. I just cared about making content that was good and that people would maybe click on. I didn't care about the numbers though. When I had like 100,000 subscribers, I never even thought of that as like a big number. I was just like doing me, you know what I mean? And I think nowadays I just think way too hard into it, and a lot of times you can be stuck in your own mind, and that's the problem, because you can't take life too seriously. And that's why Tana Mojo is fucking bomb, because she doesn't take life too seriously, and everyone loves that, and that's inspiring. I feel like my life is always just being stuck in between feeling bad about being too fun and free, that I have to take life too seriously, and then taking life seriously and then realizing that this is just so much work and not worth it in the end, and then turning around. I feel like you just have to have a good balance. Life is about balance. That's what we keep going back to, but yeah. Hey guys, it's Beauty Police 101, and here is a little rant. If I do find out how to make my channel name Beauty Police 101 again, also comment down below. Do you think that'd be a good idea, or do you think I've already marketed myself enough as Sarah Burgett to stay there? I see, that's like, now all my videos are Sarah Burgett, but a lot of people will still come up to me and be like, oh my god, I watched you when I was little, like Beauty Police or something, right? And I'm like, yes. I'm like, that's me, but my name's Sarah, if you didn't know. Oh no. But then again, you know, all of my viewers also have a life, or all my old viewers also have a life, and they might not be the same people watching YouTube today. And it's just finding that new crowd of humans, and we're gonna get there, baby. But this is my little chat about it. I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching. Please, let's chat it up in the comment section down below after this. I'd love to converse with every single one of you guys. know your thoughts on the YouTube community now, and just some suggestions of videos or some videos you really liked seeing back in the day from me. I'm gonna for sure upload a video once a week, but I'm gonna try to do a video like this twice a week, just where I'm like keeping up with you guys. I was actually like, when I was making my hoodie collection, I was like, maybe I would make merch because I love hoodies so much. But I was like, people used to ask me for that all the time. Now I don't remember the last time someone asked me for merch. Would that be something you guys are interested in? Just seriously let me know, because I would love to do that, but I want to know your guys' thoughts on everything, because you guys are the reason I'm here today, and I'm so fucking grateful for you guys, and I just want to let you guys know that. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.